With 76 votes in favor, 23 against, and 35 abstentions, Ecuador's National Assembly ratified a free trade agreement with China earlier this month, signaling a new era in economic cooperation.
We have the potential to create more than 50,000 jobs, with a growth of more than 32% in our exportable supply.
In recent years, China and Ecuador have seen an increase in bilateral trade. In fact, China has become Ecuador's second largest trading partner. According to Ecuador's central bank, between January and November 2023, trade between the two countries amounted to more than $10 billion. Under the trade agreement, tariffs will eventually be eliminated on nearly all of Ecuador's exports to China. This is the fourth deal signed by the Asian giant in Latin America after Peru, Chile and Costa Rica, reflecting China's commitment to fostering closer economic ties with the region. Daniel Legarda, a former minister, was involved in the free trade negotiations.
The free trade agreement is a main milestone in the bilateral relation, especially in terms of trade and investment and what the future can accomplish with this important tool. The relation with China, it's not only about basic products, but technology that is behind these products.
According to Ecuador's National Chamber of Aquaculture, Ecuador sold more fish and seafood to China than any other country in 2022. In fact, for every 100 shrimp that China bought that year, 70 came from Ecuador and 18 from India. José Antonio Camposano is with the country's National Chamber of Aquaculture.
Practically 99% of the national supply will experience a reduction in tariffs in a very short time. Particularly with shrimp, it will not be an immediate effect, but what is an immediate effect is that the trade agreement also builds spaces for the exchange of technical information. A large part of the investments that are permanently made in the country are intended to adapt our industry to serve the largest market in the world, which is China.
Officials say the trade deal will lead to diversification of other exports to China, including agriculture, where demand could exceed production for some products.
If the country manages to do good foreign trade, a very broad panorama opens up. Even the quinoa produced by Ecuador would fall short. The possibilities will increase as long as the government promotes the planting of quinoa at rational prices for the exporter and teaches all people how to export, not just the companies that currently do.
As Ecuador enters this new economic chapter with China, strategic planning will be key to ensuring sustainable growth. Nicolás Suárez, CGTN, Quito, Ecuador.